another episode. We have three little diagnoses and three little problems that were going on. And you can see from the side one, I switched out simplicity for the one with the purple base just because we had a little problem there too. But with the purple base, the steam wasn't going. And the little tiny steam tip was clogged up and nothing came out at all. So I wanted to see whether it was the valve, but it was the tip, and you can see it was a simple fix. And I'll soak this one, and we got a new one on there, so that was pretty simple and easy diagnosis on that. Started with the simple, and we would have went to the valve, whatever was going on. And then we have our next diagnosis is simplicity. The switch. This is like the second. I got two of these. 2 or 3 on sale from I can't remember where, but they all have failed pretty quick. So this switch failed here, and we're going to replace it. This one is, let's hear. Yeah, it's nice and clicky. So we're going to just replace that, and that should be a pretty simple process. Here, you can see, you can just already have all the water and everything out. And Simplicity has the stainless steel, it's pretty good wiring and everything, but yeah, the switch is bad, so we'll replace that. That will be a simple thing to do. And then we're going to also do a little test here on the green machine, because I took the bottom off just to check things. I had stored it away, I wasn't running it, but I had left some water in there that I usually don't do. And this is the only one I have with this plastic part. But anyway, side note, I usually don't do, but it was half full of water. So when I was looking at the bottom, doing some investigation, and this cord's a little yankety too, but this has as you can see, it has the old school brass cap style heating element. So then you can also see up by the top, you can just see that there's a little bit of corrosion. And so what I'm going to do is see if this was leaking or that was just water that went in through, because this bottom is really corroded, and I had a rubber bottom on it right then. So, and I didn't have a liner or a plastic one, so it may have been that was just some water collected and I didn't notice, or something like that. But we're going to do some work on it, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to test that leak. So what we'll do is we're just going to fill this up. Not a major process, but there we go. So what we're going to do is just fill this one up and let it sit overnight on a towel. And if any water appears, any moisture, we know that it was leaking that way just by sitting. So, and then the next thing I'll do, if there's no water, then I'll fire this up, and we'll see if it maybe sprays a little water out the sides, and maybe that wasn't sealed, or maybe it's just because the bottom. What I want to do is put a plastic bottom like I have over here for Simplicity. I'm going to put one of these, and then probably an old rubber bottom around, because I have one rubber bottom that fits that. So that's what I'll probably end up doing, just because, I don't know, maybe it'll keep water from going in. But anyway, it's jaggedy, but that's what we're doing here. And yeah, that's what's going on. We're going to do the Round the World too. We have one of those coming up. But the first thing we'll do is we'll just pop out the bridge. That's pretty simple. I probably should make a new bridge, but this one's okay. It's working. So we have the bridge in. It'll go right in. It's a pretty simple process. And what I'm going to do, maybe I should let you guys see too. There you go. Let's get it off some of this other stuff, but you don't even have to do much. Sometimes you can just work this out by hand without drinking too much, but let's see if we can work. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, there we go. We just kind of switched it around, and here's the old one. I just matched the wires. I don't really like these two, got a little brown. They don't seem to fit as tight as I like, but those got a little bit corroded, so maybe I'll switch those around too. But yeah, that's it. 3 diagnoses. We're looking over here again. Let's see what's going on. I don't think we'll have any water drippage yet, but you just never know. Let's see. No, I don't think so. Nothing. Oh, there's the sun, but Yeah, we'll find out. Maybe it's just an illusion, but great. And we have all these other parts because my other big project's coming along really good. I finally got the stuff back from the machine shop and welder, so this is all going to be making the new brew head here. So I got all those parts ready. And yeah, that's it. So that's our funny little show today. And then we're going to have the coffee tasting later. It'll come out tomorrow. All right.